This message found you for a reason. It wasn't an accident. You're here because something inside you is searching for an answer. And I think, somewhere deep down, you already know what that answer is. You just need to hear it from someone else. There's a question that has been quietly following you, hasn't it? A question that surfaces in the silent moments, late at night, or on a long, quiet drive. It whispers, when will this end? When will things get easier? You've carried this question for so long, searching for a sign, for a shift, for some kind of relief, and you're starting to wonder if you'll ever find it. I know how tired you are. Not just physically tired, but that deep, soul-level exhaustion, the kind that comes from holding everything together for so long, from smiling when you want to break down, from being strong for everyone else, while your own foundations feel like they're cracking. You've been navigating this season of confusion, of waiting, feeling like you're walking through a thick fog with no clear path ahead. Every day, you put on the armor and face the world. But behind the scenes, you're dealing with self-doubt, replaying conversations, and wondering if you're making the right choices. It feels lonely. It feels like no one truly sees the weight you carry. You see others moving forward, celebrating their wins, and you can't help but ask, when is it my turn? This period of waiting has stretched on for so long that it started to feel permanent. You're doing all the right things, but the breakthrough you've been praying for still feels so far away. But what if this season isn't a punishment? What if it's a preparation? What if all this waiting, all this struggle, is not meant to break you, but to build you? This difficult chapter of your life has a profound purpose, and it's a purpose you're only just beginning to understand. The pressure you're under is not random chaos. It is forging something unbreakable within you. Let's talk about something practical. Think about the skill of discernment. It's not something we are born with. It's something we earn through experience. Right now, you are learning who is truly for you and who is not. This quiet, difficult season is a filter. It shows you who checks in when you go silent. It reveals who celebrates your small steps forward and who only shows up when it's convenient. You are learning to trust your intuition, that quiet voice inside that tells you when something feels off. Every disappointment has been a lesson in disguise, teaching you to set better boundaries, to value your energy, and to invest your heart more wisely. This isn't just a painful time. It's a masterclass in emotional intelligence. You're learning to read rooms, to understand intentions, and most importantly, to honor your own inner guidance system. This skill will protect you for the rest of your life. Now, there's a deeper truth here that many people miss, especially when they're in the middle of the storm. They see the struggle, but they don't see the transformation happening just beneath the surface. They feel the pain, but they miss the power that is being cultivated within it. What if the entire point of this journey wasn't to get to a specific destination, but to become the person who could handle any destination? What if the strength you've been asking for wasn't meant to be given to you, but grown inside of you? The world teaches us to look for external signs of success, but the most important work is happening internally, in the quiet moments of resolve, when you decide to get up one more time. This brings us to the bridge between faith and action. Faith isn't just about believing that things will get better. It's about taking the next small, disciplined step, even when you can't see the whole staircase. It's choosing patience when you feel the urge to rush or give up. It's the discipline of managing your thoughts, of refusing to let fear and anxiety build a home in your mind. This is your training ground. Every morning you choose to get out of bed despite the heaviness. That's an act of faith. Every time you choose a moment of quiet reflection instead of distracting yourself, that's an act of faith. You don't need to make a grand gesture. Your only job right now is to trust the process. Trust that the seeds you're planting in the dark, the small acts of kindness to yourself, the quiet prayers, the commitment to not giving up will one day bloom in the light. This is a gentle, steady process of becoming. You need to hear this. You are not falling behind. You are not failing. You are in the middle of your story, right where you need to be. The person you were a year ago could not have handled what you are handling today. That is growth. It may not feel like it, but you are stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you have ever been. All those silent battles you V8 fought have built a strength in you that cannot be measured. Your heart is broken, and it has mended itself with gold. You have carried burdens that would have crushed others. Look at you. You are still here, still standing, still breathing. That, right there, is a miracle.